22 veterans commit suicide every day.
At least one first responder commits suicide every 36 hours.
On average, 66% of inmates in California return to prison.
New Life Canine has given me new meaning in life.
New Life Canines is allowing my husband to live again.
New Life Canines is rehabilitation that will better the California communities.
New Life Canines is hope. It's hope for a new beginning and a future with a better purpose.
New Life Canines is saving and changing countless lives through everything our dogs have to offer.
New Life Canines is saving lives through the healing power of the human-canine bond.
When I first got back from Afghanistan, it was pretty rough. I lost 4 of my friends over there. The not sleeping takes a toll. Go weeks without sleep. And that turns into the rage, and then the anxiety, the paranoia of everything. And then I got Dixie. And she makes everything a lot easier, a girl.
So I started my career in law enforcement in San Bernardino. I was there for 4 years. Then I transferred to San Luis Obispo Police Department, and I worked patrol and traffic division. I was a crime scene investigator, and when other officers on my shift needed help investigating or collecting evidence for their crime scene, I would help them out with that. So I didn't just have to see my crime scenes, I had to see theirs as well. And I also had a concurrent assignment as a major injury and fatal collision investigator. So we were on call 24/7. I was there for 14 years before I was medically retired for a neck injury. And right after I was medically retired, I started having major depression, nightmares, flashbacks during the day, and I was really suicidal. I got diagnosed with PTSD, and for the next about 1.5 to 2 years, we tried all different kinds of therapies and medication, and none of it really worked. I wasn't able to go out and do stuff. I was just isolating at home. So I wasn't going out, I wasn't spending time with friends and family. A friend told me about New Life Canines, told me that they give service dogs to veterans and first responders with PTSD. So I applied for a dog, and I got Eddie about 6 months later. And it was a complete night and day difference after I got him.
We get our dogs at 8 weeks old from various breeders, and we select the puppies by taking each puppy out from the litter and assessing them. To begin, the evaluator starts walking without coaxing the puppy in order for us to test the dog's natural desire to follow and pay attention to a person. Also through a distress test, so we'll have the evaluator sit somewhere on the floor where the dog can reach them and pretend to cry, and then we see how the dogs respond. And then also through a mimicking exercise where we'll tie a rope onto a gate. So once we've selected our puppies, they get taken to the prison, and they'll be assigned to 2 inmate handlers who we've already selected before we've brought the puppy in, and they've had all their educating on how to take care of the dog and how to teach the dog, and then the dog will begin its 2-year journey.
Our philosophy that we use is called bond-based choice teaching. It's where we actually use interactive games where our dogs learn the skills. And once they have a pocket full of skills, once they're 2 years old, they will have all of that ready to use once they graduate. How we choose the inmates is first they submit an application. They're pre-screened. If they're eligible, we interview them. And in the interview, we make sure that they're going to be a good fit for our program.
One of my best teachers in my efforts to rehabilitate myself is a little dog named Dakota. I hadn't touched a dog in 38 years. Most of us want to try to change and become better people, so when we get back in society, we'll give ourselves a great opportunity to have success. And New Life Canines has really been instrumental to become a better human being. So I'm just so happy and thankful and blessed to be in this particular situation, to have this opportunity. I've learned skills that I can go back out in society, get a job in an animal shelter, and it's true, the saying that says, love begets love. And when you give, you feel good.
Thank you. Brought up my heart that what you're doing, I can't say enough about how it's done in my son's life. The love is instrumental. When he talks over the phone about Sonny, that he's doing a tremendous work in his life, you know, and that speaks volumes for people that need help in here. Not only my son, but all the rest of the young man over here. About what it touched his life, turned his life around. The young man over here, I've touched his life. We need more of this.
As a puppy raiser, I take my puppy everywhere, whether it's to the grocery store, out to dinner, movies. He is right there with me 100% of the time, just getting experiences everywhere we go. So when he does go to his veteran, he will hopefully be already familiar with going out. Communication I have with the inmates is every day. Working out there, I see it as a plus because I do get to be involved a lot more hands-on with the guys and with the puppies. We speak every day. Getting to know some of these handlers, and especially my own handler one-on-one through Robbie here, has been nothing but beneficial. I think really it's helped me communicate better with all the guys out there. Anybody could be a puppy raiser. It's not just CDCR staff. Anybody willing to volunteer and give back to their community can be a puppy raiser. It's hard to see these guys go, but you know in your heart that you've done something good for these veterans that have put their lives on the line for our freedom.
How has our relationships changed since New Life Canines has come along? I think it's changed a lot, and I think it will continue to change. And I mean, in regards to correctional staff, see guys dressed in blue as inmates. It's our job, they're inmates. In regards to the group of guys that are in the New Life Canines program, they're more. They're just not inmates. They're individuals. It's a team. They're making a full circle in life. They've led the life of destruction, but now they want to do good. And being a part of New Life Canines, they are achieving that goal. I'm not afraid to express my feelings or give a compliment to somebody that deserves it, even though he might be wearing blue. We've made it through a lot of hard times, and I'm extremely proud of you guys.
Hey everybody, it's Mike, and I spent 2 years in the New Life Canines program at CMC, and I had the privilege and the honor to work with Eddie and to see him grow and to help him prepare for a life of service. I will always be grateful for my experience there and the unique opportunity to be a part of the mission of New Life Canines. I'm now out of prison. I've been out for 4 weeks now, and trying to figure out life out here for the first time as an adult has been challenging in many ways, and I'm noticing that I'm utilizing some of the skills that I learned while in the program. I am an example of what can happen when you really take advantage of the opportunities of being of service. Now I'm out here and I'm continuing on my path of doing just that.
California's recidivism rate is 66%. Among inmate dog trainers, it's only 11%. Recidivism among New Life Canines inmates is 0%.
New Life Canines is saving countless lives by working with the inmates. And then once dogs are ready, we start the process with the veterans or first responders. Veterans and first responders with PTSD and other disabilities can apply for a service dog through our website. Once we have determined the best partnership, then the humans and dogs start a 2-week boot camp together. The first week of camp is done in the prison where the dogs have been taught. The second week of boot camp is spent with the humans and the dogs. We take them out into the community so that they can make sure they're comfortable working together in a partnership out in the outside world.
I don't feel like anybody's like focusing on me when I go out in public anymore. Everybody looks at Dixie. I feel like I've got someone watching my back all the time. Having a service dog, she goes with me everywhere all the time. Just going to the grocery store or going to like Target. It's exactly like the alleyways when you're walking in Afghanistan. You know, people will look at her, but they won't look at me, which is great.
And so once I got him, it just made me a lot more independent. I had no problem going out in public. As long as I had him, I was able to do it. When I'm in the grocery store, when I'm coming out of an aisle and I can't see if somebody's around the corner or not, Eddie lets me know so I don't get startled. I like an extra space bubble. So for example, when I'm standing in line, he'll sit or lie down or stand behind me, between me and the person behind me to make that space bubble bigger. I sleep longer and sleep better at night because I'm not afraid to go to sleep. I know that he's there to wake me up when I have a problem. I'm able to go out to the movies now, able to go out to dinner with friends and family. They have me back, so it doesn't just change my life, it's changed the lives of those around me, friends and family. My life has done a complete 180 degrees. He's given me my life back, and I don't know what I would do without him.
New Life Canines saved my life.